Did that work? Oh my god. Can you guys hear me now? Maybe? No? Yes? I'm like dying right on the inside right now. Oh, it worked! Yay! Hello! Oh, hi everyone! I'm sorry, I'm just like, oh, yes. I shouldn't even be surprised that this is like the most typical way for me to start the stream with everything messed up. Anyways, hello everyone, I'm Stellrys, and as you can see, I'm trying my best here. Okay, anyways, yeah, so sorry about that. I guess I swapped mics and like it didn't reconfigure and do all this other junk stuff, so whatever. Let me know if it's like too loud or anything, because I think I technically haven't set this mic up for anything. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my god, my life. I know I shouldn't like be caught off because this is really normal for me, but I'm like, fuck. First stream in like 7 months and then just freaking mess everything up. Anyways, so yes. It's been a really long time. I have no excuses. I've just been really busy. I mean, everyone's really busy. I mean, I'm sorry. I said it earlier, but you guys probably didn't hear it, but I'm like actually shaking a little. So I'm like, It's okay though. I swear. It's just temporary. I'll get used to it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, yeah, it is. It's been really long. I'm sorry, guys. I've been like, I've been having like a midlife crisis for the past 2 years. Why am I shaking? Because I'm nervous. Because I'm really, really nervous. Because I'm still really, really nervous. and even being mildly, even while drinking, it doesn't help. So that's why. But yeah, so I guess, just to kind of catch you guys up a little bit. I know I lied. I said I've been streaming in February and then I didn't. And honestly, the reason is why, because I've been having a, like I said, I've been having like a midlife crisis that's lasted for about almost 2 years now. Hello, also thank you. I'm trying my best. I will try my best. But yeah, so, oh, you're very happy. Thank you. I'm also very happy. But I'm also really still nervous. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I swear I can do this. I swear I can do this. But yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna explain too much. I just, you know, have you guys, like, ever hit that part of your life where you're just kind of like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing or why? I guess it was like that for me, but everything kind of all happened at once, where I was also having problems with, like, I was also having, like, a lot of, like, family problems and just a lot of other stuff. So all of it was just like, boop. And it all just came together wonderfully at one time. And so I was just really constantly stressed out, you know, like constantly worried, constantly anxious. And I just literally spent the last year and a half just you know, lying in bed going kind of thing. So yeah, it's just everyday life crisis, you know? I mean, I don't know if it can be called midlife crisis anymore if it's just goes into every single day. So you know, I mean, so it's just that's just how it was, unfortunately. I wouldn't say it's getting better, but but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's getting better, maybe it's not. I mean, I read a lot of BL to keep myself busy. Oh, you guys have no idea the amount of BL I've ingested. Like, Jesus, over the past couple of years. I went from whaling in games to... I'm sorry, I went from mini whaling in games to whaling for BL. So... I did still play games. I played... For example, I played like Helldivers 2 when it came out, Dragon's Dogma 2, what else was there? Like Stellar Blade. I didn't get very far in Stellar Blade though. Not because it wasn't fun, but it's like one of those things where it's like, if I play this game, I have to focus a lot. And I was like, I don't feel like it. I also played First Descendant. I actually think that's it. Those are probably the four most games I played. So yeah. So Mr. Hurley Trail's fine. He's getting lots of air. He's in a nice new home. He's fine. So he's fine. Don't worry. I've totally finished games. Don't ask me if I finished Lies of P. But yeah. First Descendant actually is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Except I'm kind of disappointed that it's more Warframe than more Destiny, but that's okay. I mean, I guess. Warframe is fun too. Warframe was fun. It's just so much stuff. Yeah, I've actually missed out on pretty much all the Helldivers War bonds. I only played basically for about a month. And then something else came out in between Helldivers 2 and Dragon's Dogma 2 that I played. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but something else came out in between those two, and then I think I swapped to that. And then once Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, I swapped to that, and then after that I swapped to Stellar Blade. No, not Pal World. I think it was... Oh, whoopsies. So I think it was... I don't remember, actually. I know it wasn't Pal World, though. How much did I whale on what game? I didn't whale on any games. Thank you very much. I bought... Actually, yeah, I don't think I whaled on any games late this year. Right? I haven't! I told you. All my free money is going to BL, okay? All I'm doing is reading freaking BL. And like the one occasional non-BL mana. Lethal Company with subscribers. I don't own Lethal Company. I don't own any game that's like multiplayer. No, I'm done with MiHoYo games. Like, I'm done with that. I can't do that anymore. I'm like, every time I think about Genshin, I feel so ashamed of how little self-control I had. It's just terrible. I didn't whale on a game. The last game I probably really whaled on was Lost Ark, maybe? Because some of those outfits were so good. Elden Ring. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was also Elden Ring, you know, the shadow over the Erd tree thingy. That was fun-ish. Fun-ish. But yeah, no, I have just basically been just buying lots of webtoons. Actually, you got me. Yes, I've actually just been buying a lot of webtoons, or mana really, because why not? BL makes everything fun and happy and just, you know, pretty pictures. Let my brain rot. Can't even talk right anymore. Oh my god. Hey, I stopped playing Lost Ark after about a year. The problem with Lost Ark is it's a MMO, and I just don't do well in MMOs, because even if most of it is like solo, obviously endgame content is raiding, and you guys know I can't deal with people. I can't interact with people normally. That's ridiculous. Delta Force Hawk Ops? It's better. I don't know. I haven't actually played a shooter in a really long time. The last one I think I really played was probably Call of Duty. Because, you know, sometimes you just want to shoot things without any thoughts. And you're just like, boop, boop. I mean, pew, pew. Oh my god. But yeah, yes. I've just been doing a lot of BL microtransactions. I mean, it's still not, like, enough to, it's still... Have I spent less on BL than I have on Genshin? No. I'm pretty sure I've spent more on BL than I have on Genshin. Probably. I mean, like, through my lifetime. So... yeah, so... Hello, yes, that is a Stelly. The new Apex season started. That's nice. I always feel like Apex would be kind of interesting because it's kind of like Titanfall, but not really. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I probably couldn't get used to it or into it. The thing I like the most about Call of Duty is just what's it called? It has a really low like TTK, and it's really just easy to drop in and drop out. So it's like the perfect thing for when I just want to, you know, I want to go in, I want to pew pew, and then I want to leave kind of thing. So. Good titles of what? BL? Are you asking me for BL recommendations? Surely not, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll ever make another Titanfall game. I didn't really play Titanfall or Titanfall 2. I think I've played like 2, just the campaign, like the teeniest amount. But I remember it feeling very fun. I just at that time I wasn't super into FPSs and shooters, so I was just like, it's fine. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for dropping by, even though it was so last minute. I'm glad to have seen you. Sorry. I'm also gonna be drinking in between. BL review videos. I don't know if I can make any, because I mean I probably could, but like I read a lot of you know, like RM stuff, so rated R, rated M stuff, so every game would be great if I could just finish them. Yeah, everyone I talk to, like, who's played Titanfall 2, like, absolutely loves it, and obviously I don't know why. But still, I don't know, I guess there's just something really, really fun about it. I mean, I've never finished it. Sorry, I'm also drinking. So, it's very fun and smooth. Yeah, I would say so. Like I said, I don't think I actually got past I think I only did like the first mission. And I feel like it felt really smooth. I mean, I did like playing like Warframe because I liked how the movement and like everything was, you know, because you can just jump beats everywhere and slideys everywhere and just be all Warframey. Oh, this is being so bad. Ugh, I'm drinking beer. I'm drinking kasu. Kas, I guess is how it would just be pronounced in English. It's a Korean beer. I generally like Asian beers because they're lighter, and I'm also a stupid ass lightweight, so. So I actually can't drink like too heavily, especially because I also have a habit of accidentally drinking while on an empty stomach, which makes me get even. I mean, I guess it's like on one hand it's a good thing because, you know, you get tipsier faster and everyone just wants to feel good kind of thing, but on the other hand it also makes me go bah! really quickly, so, you know, yeah. Please ignore me, I'm gonna be eating chips so that I don't throw up later. What is V60? I do have a stuffed friend. It's a little bear. He's really tiny and I love him. He's very cute. And I'm not gonna spill anything on him, I swear. Hello. But yeah, so he's my little bear. His name is... What is your name actually? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't remember them. His name is Brewberry, because he's a berry. He's a bear. You get it? Like a bear. I'm sorry. I'm not drunk enough for this. Sorry, I'm not drunk enough to not feel overly self-conscious about everything I'm talking about and everything I'm saying. Anyways. Yeah, he's a brewberry, you know? Like, he brew. Damn it. It was really cute when I named him, okay? It was very, very cute. I was just like... I don't need to justify my bear's name to you guys. He's fine. He's gonna be fine. I will... I was like, I'll move him off my lap, but no. He's really soft and cute, okay? He's actually the, what's it called? That IKEA bear. Do you guys know that IKEA bear? You know, the really big one that everyone really loves? It's... Fuck, what was its name? I'm gonna look this up. IKEA bear. The Jungelskogs. Yeah, he's like the small version of that one. I do have the big one too, but the big one is like really big, so it's kind of hard to sit with him in my lap. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like pronounced like Jungelskogs or something, but I like pronouncing them Jungelskogs. Because I think the D makes it sound cuter. But yeah, it's that bear. It's basically that bear, but the small version of him. So he's more lap friendly. I mean, the big one is also lap friendly. It's fun. So when I sit with him in my lap, I get really warm really fast. Oh gosh. Ugh, sorry. Ouch. Ugh. Sorry, I swallowed wrong. Ugh. But yeah. Anyways, so other than that, I haven't actually been really up to anything. I've just been having a giant existential crisis for the last couple of years. And then, filling the void with BL and games so that I don't have to think about my existential crisis. And then just pretending like nothing exists. So, yep. Any games I'm excited for? I'm super really quick weekly BL review club. I'm not gonna lie, while I was reading a lot of the BL, I was I really wanted to complain to you guys a lot. But here, let me answer the game question first. the games I'm really excited for are Lies of P DLC. I'm so excited. I think it's supposed to come out later this year. I don't think there's any like official announcement. Let me see. Is it out yet? Is it? Okay, no, so there's no like official announcement, but everyone thinks it's like gonna be released in the second half of 2024 because of their earnings report. So I'm super excited for that. Although now that means I have to actually finish the game. Not that I'm far from finishing it, it's just I'm doing that thing where I really like the game, so I don't want it to end, so I'm just dithering around not beating it. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I will. I mean, when they announce the release date, I'll probably go back and beat it because I'm pretty sure I probably can't play the DLC until I beat it. But I'm super excited for that. Like super excited. Have I not beaten Breath of the Wild? No way. I definitely have not beaten Breath of the Wild. I'm not even anywhere close to beating Breath of the Wild. Yeah. So I'm gonna beat Lies of P once the DLC date is released. I'm also excited for what's that other game called? Shit. Visions of Mana. Legend of Mana is like one of my favorite games. Legend of Mana is one of my favorite games. So I'm pretty excited for Visions of Mana. I don't know how I super feel about it, how it looks now, but I mean, I guess I should just be happy that they're bringing the series back, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, I don't think there is anything else. So, yeah, I don't think there is anything else. do you want to yeah, so do you want to know something even better about Breath of the Wild? Not only have I not beaten it, I own Tears of the Kingdom. I've also never opened the box of Tears of the Kingdom. I just bought it and was like, "Okay, you're just gonna go sit on my shelf, buddy." And well, because duh, I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild. Why would I play the second game? Come on, guys, use your brain. I bought it just in case, okay? I mean, I like to collect things. I like, one day maybe I'll beat the game and I'll be like, you know what? I should go play the second game. But until that day happens, that game is just gonna sit on my freaking shelf unopened. What is it? I totally did not buy the pre-order, actually. I actually bought, my friend actually got, 2, I think, collector's editions. So I scored one off of them. So yeah, yeah, that thing is just sitting on my shelf collecting as much dust as possible. And I think that's it, actually. Oh yeah, you know what's even better than having the collector's editions of Tears of the Kingdom? I have the, I also have the controller for it. I also have the special, like, what is it, Pro controller that was, what is it, released for it. Because my friend also happened to buy 2 of those and was just like, hey, do you want to buy the other one off of me? And I was like, why not? God, I really wish I wasn't a collector. I really hate this lifestyle. So, yeah. Yep. Echoes of Wisdom? I don't think so. I mean, I think it depends. Honestly, I like, the only thing that carries is my horse. Oh. What? All of my horses? But yeah, actually, you guys are all gonna hate me, but I actually think Breath of the Wild is overrated. Yeah. I actually think Breath of the Wild is kind of overrated. I mean, I guess it's because, I was just like, oh, okay, open world Zelda. It's just open world Zelda that like had more, you know, Dark Souls like combat. When you play Dark Souls, you don't need it. You know, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess that's cool. Sure, yeah, okay. I also was not a fan of them having voices. That also made me really upset. Sorry, like, you know, speaking voices. That also kind of made me upset, you know. So, I actually didn't think, yeah, I actually did not think Breath of the Wild was, like, the most mind-blowing thing in the world. The only thing that really made it different was the fact that it was a Legend of Zelda game. And people just hadn't seen, you know, Legend of Zelda hit, what is it, open world yet. Well, it's just, there's nothing special about it if you're, like, come on, let's be honest. There are tons of other open world games by that point. There were tons of Souls-like games. The only thing that made it stand out was that it was Legend of Zelda. That's it. Just it's, you know, that's it. So you're right, I didn't want Zelda to talk. Do you know, I was just like, when I played the opening, I was just like, who the fuck is talking to me? Shut your damn mouth. So yeah, I mean, but yeah. I mean, so yeah, so I just, it's just fun, but I'm just kind of like, meh. Oh, yeah, I mean, and there's, guys, I like open world games, but man, sometimes you're just like, I'm tired of walking everywhere. The shield surfing was so weird. My favorite Zelda? Oh, that's easy. My favorite Zelda is, what's that one called? Twilight Princess. I actually really liked, oh no, wait, oh, but Majora's Mask is really, really good too. Yeah. I really like Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, I think, are probably my favorite too. Like, just, ooh, those are probably the best Zeldas for me, honestly speaking, out of everything that they've released. Just because I like it. I don't know, I like it when it gets darker kind of thing, so I feel like Zelda is like kind of a little too cartoony, and I guess that's just like aligns with Nintendo stuff. So I kind of like the whole fact of like Majora's Mask is like, if you really think about it, this horrifying world of like, think about it. This child Link is wearing dead people's faces. And he like screams too when it like, you know, attaches to his face and he changes. So I really like that. And then I really like Twilight Princess, probably just because that Link looked really cool. And I like Midna, which I thought was really surprising. As someone who really likes BL, this is really embarrassing to admit, but as someone who really likes BL, I'm not very fond of female characters. But I actually really, really liked Midna. I was really sad that you don't actually, you know, get to spend a huge portion of her, of like, you know, of the game with her actual, you know, her real form, because she's so damn pretty. But, you know, whatever. So yeah, those are probably my two favorite Zeldas. I would just honestly say Breath of the Wild is just meh. It's fine. It's whatever, you know. I like Link as a trans. Yeah, basically. You know, gotta just nothing like watching him scream as he puts on a dead person's face. Ooh. Ah, that is true. I did like Wind Waker too. I did like Wind Waker. Wind Waker is like, though, the I don't like it as much as Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, but I definitely did like Wind Waker too because it was so comedical. Although I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I got really tired of traveling on the open seas. Like, Jesus, come on, please, just give me a break. Why can't the ship is sentient? Just go. So, do I like Link and Midna? No. I'm a BL lover, so I like Link with other Links from different games. I enjoy that instead. Yeah, I know, right? In Twilight Princess, Link was really pretty. He has a pretty pipe. But yeah, but I think Wind Waker was a lot of fun. I liked how exaggerated I think the expressions and stuff were, so. For the record, before you ask, my favorite Link pairing is probably Twilight Princess Link and Skyward Sword Link, okay? So yeah. Hey man, I can't do anything. I love BL. Even like when I'm not trying to, that shit just creeps up on me and I'm like, oh, kind of think. If I love Four Swords, I actually haven't played it. I really wanted to, but wasn't Four Swords on like the DS or something like that? Now I gotta look this up. Or if I can type swords. I can't type right now. It was on GameCube. Yeah, no, I didn't own a GameCube, so yeah, but I feel like there was one that was like on DS or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've never played that one if it's on GameCube, because I was solely PlayStation by that point. So yeah, they did remake it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, I would wait. No. Wait. I don't. Wait, that's too many links. Wait, I enjoy monogamous relationships. Okay, I actually don't like harems or anything like that. I always just want people to be like in a nice, perfect pair, and then that's it. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that just right now, right? I enjoy monogamous relationships. Four Swords, 2 pairings. What if they all are the same Link? What do you mean? Like, they're all from the same world? They're technically all from the same world-ish, right? Same universe. Red and purple and green and blue. I can accept that. There's what? I mean, it's like technically there's like different timelines, so they're not like the same person. They just have the same soul and they just look really similar. Okay? Plus size elf. That sounds dangerous. No, I actually don't like harems. Not even in BL. I don't know why. I just don't like it. That's not me. No. I actually, I don't know why, but I actually recently figured out for some weird ass reason that when I'm reading, mana or webtoons, I was like, holy crap. The titles, you know, the title pictures that have more than 2 guys probably is either a fuck, what's the word? Oh my god, all this beer is making me stupid. It's either a love triangle or it's a harem. I don't know why, but I actually just literally thought of that like yesterday, and I was like, no. Did I meet Sidon? I did meet him in Breath of the Wild, but he's a fish. I'm not sure how I feel about cross species yet. Although he is really cool. I did like him. He was really cool. NTR reveal? NTR is... I think NTR is probably... It depends on the situation, I think. Like, I could probably accept NTR BL if it ends with like a good ending. But I don't like it really, and I generally won't go, I generally won't knowingly click into it stuff. So, but I'm also running out of VL, so I'm kind of like, fuck. My liver is already destroyed, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, I just want to read. I mean, as I got older, I'm just like, I just want to read happy shit. I just want to read stuff where people are happy. There's not that much problems. Everything gets solved pretty easily. Just fuck it. Life is too short for me to be reading all this drama-tastic crap shit. I just want to see some vanilla shit. People are super into Link and Sidon. But I have a really big question. In that order? Actually, I don't even know what would be top in that pairing. Oh. Hello. I mean, I run out of BL because, not everything is translated. So if I could just, yeah, it's because everything isn't translated. Only I could just read Korean good enough. Well enough. I have not watched Undead Unlocked. I haven't watched anything. Harems. Dude, that's why I hate, what is it? Harems. That's why I actually really hate a lot of isekai stuff. Because for some reason, it always turns into some fucking harem that makes no sense, where the main character is just a complete loser, and I'm like, please, seriously? Really? There's no way all of these people would be just all over you kind of thing. Sit on his top? I can see that. I'm pretty rotten to the core, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what is it? Yeah, well, because it's easier to read translated stuff, because a lot of, I can't keep up with, I can speak Korean, but I can't probably read it to a good enough level, especially when it starts getting like really political, or when it starts getting really like, or it starts getting really like, what's it called? Like they start using a lot of slang stuff. Then I'm kind of like, I don't know what this word means. What does that mean? What are they doing? Kind of thing. So that's why. Are you talking about the Fujoshi emote where they're like crawling on the floor saying homo? But yeah, like for example, right now I am really into like Royalty Knight Fantasy World BL, where it's an obsessive male lead. It's not the prince who's the male lead. It's what else is it? Transmigrating is okay for that. What else? And because it's transmigration, the main character already knows most of what's gonna happen, so a lot of the problems and dramas, chastic stuff are actually like really trivial kind of thing. But obviously, if I wanted to read something like that in Korean, I don't fucking know what royalty words are in Korean. I actually do love BL enough. What is it? Just yesterday, what is it? Lezen actually lets you buy comics in Korean. And they actually let you look at their Korean side of their catalog, and you can actually buy stuff from there, and you can just read that. And I was just like, man, should I do it? Should I just, because there's a lot over there, because obviously it takes more work to translate stuff and things like that. Whereas like on the Korean side, all they do is just have to release it. So I'm just like, oh man, there's so many stuff here that I really wanted. there was a lot more, you know, royalty, knight, fantasy, obsessive male lead, transmigration webtoons than I thought that there'd be. The only problem with that though is the money. The money is separate. So for example, like any money, Lezen uses coins basically to pay for stuff. Any coins that I have on the English side don't transfer over to the Korean side, and it's the same way for the Korean side, where any coins that I buy from that side don't get transferred over. So I mean, it's not that big deal, but you know. So I mean, but then I'd be spending twice as much money, 3 times as much money actually. I was actually considering if I should check out other like websites, because I only use Lezen and Tappy Tunes right now because I'm trying to have a modicum of self-control. But then I was like, what about all the others? Anyways, oh god. So yes, I thought there was already. Sorry, I have to like burp, but it won't come out. Okay. Anyways, I thought Zootopia 2 already existed. Fuck, please just burp, stupid body. One giant website? No? I think for translated stuff, there's like a lot of stuff. What is it? There's obviously Webtoon. There's Tapas, I believe. There's Tappy Tunes. And then there's Lezen. A lot of times though, not a lot. Sometimes though, I think they have like the same series on different places, so in which case Lezen is really expensive comparatively. So I'll buy it on a different site. But man, I wish I could just read more BL. Woo! Okay, I finished. My beer, I mean. But yeah, I mean, I don't only read BL. I've also read, what was it called? I also read some of the other mana that became like light novel, or the other novels that became mana. Like, I read a little bit of Solo Leveling, obviously. I read, what's the official title? Like, I don't know what the official title is, but the translated title was like trash count or something like that. What's it called? I also read that one. Oh, I don't think the S classes that I raised has a mana. Does it? Does anyone know? No, I don't think it does, because I would have totally known about it. Not that it matters, because you know it's not. What's wrong with ladies just dropping off, man? Look, Solo Leveling is called, Solo Leveling is all about dudes being dudes, doing other dude things. And also, it's just about Beru and Ignis, or whatever their names were. What else? Yeah, Omniscient Readers. Oh my god. I was trying to... I've read more Omniscient Readers Dojin than I have the actual novel. Because with the novel, I was just kind of like, God, this is taking forever. Oh my god, please. Oh Jesus, why does this take forever? Which is probably why I'm not like super met for novels. Like for example, I also read the Trash Count, the Lout of the Count Family or something. Yeah, I think is the official title. I also read that as the novel first, but then I was just like, God, it takes like 5 chapters for one thing to happen. And then what is it? Lord of the Mysterious. Oh, that's the Chinese one, right? Or yeah, Lord of Mysteries. That's the Chinese one. I actually haven't read that one, just because I've read a lot of Chinese BL novels instead. And honestly, what is it? I read the trash count one really because there's like no romance in it, and I just really like Kale and the dragons. And then I read Solo Leveling just because I'm not gonna lie, I read it because of Aru. This little summons thing, the little summons, the ant one. And then I read Omniscient because everyone is just like, oh, if you're gonna start with, Korean web novels, you should read Omniscient. It's like, okay. But God, it's so long and it's so confusing, and I just wanna slap Kim Dokja because he's being such an idiot all the time. Like, Jesus, I just wanna strangle him. He's so frustrating. And then what else? Oh, and then obviously I read some of the S classes that I raised because, it has a very, like, BLE undertone to it. And I enjoy that, obviously. But yeah. Nope. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Chinese web novels are actually really, really, really fun to read. And I don't know if it's like a cultural thing, but I think it's because, in Chinese web novels, everyone is so shameless with face slapping. It just makes it absolutely, like, wonderful to read. It's like, oh no, big problem. The main character just uses his fucking golden finger and just face slaps everyone. And they're just so shameless and they don't care and everything is like inconsequential. It's just really, really fucking fun to read. Oh my God, it's so fun to read. Like, Jesus. Even when they're like even when they're writing something like super serious, it's so funny. Oh man. Oh, I should go back and read some more. Ugh. I'm running out of breath. Okay, yeah, let me see. I'm out of beer. But I haven't eaten really yet today. Should I drink more? But if I drink more, I'm gonna get tipsier. And then, I mean, my sleep schedule's already really messed up. What business? There's a business? I have a business? I wish I had. Then I wouldn't have to work with the dog. Just kidding. Do I read Girl Boss series? Like, is that a name or a trope? Oh, with my friend. No. We're both really, passive people, kind of. And, like I said, I had a lot of personal stuff come up, and then she also did as well. So, we just kind of put it on the back burner. Was like, fuck it, you know what? We'll just do this later, kind of thing. Why are we broke? We're broke? What's a girl boss trope? I actually don't read almost any female stuff because, one, I'm not interested in regular romance. Two, I don't really like girls. Sorry, I don't like girl-centric things. For example, there's actually a lot of like romance transmigration stuff. And it actually has like the things that I want, the royalty knight fantasy world sort of thing where it's transmigration. They usually end up like with the villain or and it's usually an obsessive male lead kind of thing, but it's romance. So I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, that's boring. I want to see two dudes, okay? Not a girl and dude. Oh. What's an incel? I mean, I like pretty girls, okay? They're pretty and, they're cute, but I don't want them to be the focus of anything. Hello. Who are you? Just kidding. But yeah, I like pretty girls, okay? I just don't want them to be the center of attention. You know, I like, you know, I want the whole, like, every guy is fighting for this guy and not for this girl kind of thing. It's more fun that way, right? I mean, cause why not? Hello. Welcome. There's barely any, and it's just being a martial arts badass. Oh, those kinds of things. But why wouldn't I just read about a guy being a martial arts badass? Oh, like, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I still like dudes better. Incel is involuntary celibate. No bitches. Oh. Okay. I think I still don't quite understand it, but yes. Would be a good slow burn beat. I don't know. I don't like, but see, here's the problem with Dragon Ball though is the artwork. It's not that pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. My taste in art have really widened. Like, the horizon has really widened ever since I really started reading manga, because I feel like Korean people tend to have like a much more varied art style than like, say, Japanese. So I'm like, whoa, let's just click on this, even though the art style isn't exactly something that I like, kind of thing. And then I'm like, oh, sweet, I like it anyways. So, girls are not more attractive than guys. Guys are more attractive. But I will admit, girls have more fun in design, I think. Because, you know, you can put a lot more, like, accessories and stuff like that, and it's all like, woo! Kind of, whatever. But man, I can't say no to some good old fashioned, really knightly, cool looking dude. Mono doesn't have yaoi. What the hell are yaoi hands? You can't get a date. Unable to attract anyone of the preferred gender. Romantically destitute. I think I get it now. Thank you. But you know, I mean, why not when 2D is so much better? What's my favorite body type for guys? They are mono. I will say, yeah, mono guys like really do seem very buff. I mean, I can only speak for BL mana, okay? Where it seems really different, by the way, the art style. I can't speak for normal shit that people like to read, like Solo Leveling Plus kind of thing. I can only speak about BL, okay? But, probably, you know, just like the very normal broad shoulders, nice arms. I actually really love hands the best. Like, I really, really love hands. So, I really love it when, like, you know, they really, like, draw a lot of emphasis on, like, hands or hand-holding kind of thing. That stuff makes me really, like, yeah. But, I mean, I like all body types. You know, I like the ones where it's, like, pretty boy kind of thing. I also like the super buff dudes. Not, like, crazy buff, but, like, you know, like, good buff. I didn't say butts, I said buff. I mean, I like butts. I mean, everyone loves butts, okay? Hand holding is probably the best thing. Like, damn, I really love it when, you know, when they draw them holding hands, or, you know, when they're in the middle of, like, having sex and they're holding hands, and I'm just like, yes, I don't even care about the rest of it, just show me them holding hands. Dude, that girl's butt is beautiful. I mean, her back is beautiful, and her butt. What else? I also really like, I think backs are really cool, or really nice. Like, seeing, like, their backlines as well, kind of thing. I just really like hands, okay? Like, I really think the whole, like... And then, like, you know, like, when they, you know, when it shows, like, them holding their, like, the lower back of the other person kind of thing, it's just, oh, there's just something so satisfying about it. Like, oh my god. Like, just, God, I really love those kinds of things. And then I think I already told you guys, right? Like, I really love it when they finally also get together and then they get couple rings. Like, oh, that makes me so happy. Like, I just feel so fucking happy. And then when they, like, remember to draw it, like, in all of the scenes, I'm just like, yes! Yes! I am so, so happy! So, I really... So in conclusion, I really like hands. I really love... I think backs are drawn really nicely, too. Was what a pattern? The ring thing or hand holding? Or hands in general? What else? Yeah, I think backs are really nice looking too. I also like nape, you know, like the nape of your neck sort of thing. I really just like everything. You know what I don't like though? Lightsabers. Lightsabers are the worst. I don't know what Nagatoro is. I actually do just read BL for the plot. I actually get kind of like upset when there's too much porn in it, and I'm just like, please, can we just go back to them being like cute? Please. Like, I'm okay, I don't need like 5 chapters of them having sex. I get it. You know, they like each other. They can go on forever. Story, cuteness, acting like a couple kind of thing. Please. Ah, yes, lightsabers. Well, for some reason, webtoons / mana, when they censor, they always turn it into it's just like this beam of white, you know? Obviously, everyone knows what it is. Like, there's no mistaking what the fuck it is. It's a... you know? But, like, they just censor it with, like, this giant beam of white, and it's not even like a bar. It is literally just, like, someone slapped on white, like, filled it in with white, and then made it go, like, and then raised the brightness of it, and then made it, like, have a glow, and there you go, that's censoring. I'm just like, seriously? There's no way anyone is gonna mistake what this is. Look at the shape of it! So... it's just... you know, I'm just like, come on. It's just... You're wasting the artist's hard work that they put into, you know, drawing things accurately, potentially. I don't know. I wouldn't know because you ruined it for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's really jarring to still see. Even now, I'm just kind of like, ugh, why? Come on, stop it. It looks so dumb, sort of thing. So. It's not family friendly though. I mean, there's no way you can mistake it. Look, there's only one thing on the back of there's only one thing between someone's butt cheeks, and there's only one thing between, you know, a dude's legs. I'm just saying, you know. I actually do think that they draw it because I have seen a couple where they actually did leave it uncensored. Surprising, right? Like, damn, I was also surprised. So, I mean, like, come on. You can see some detailing on it, so... It's just weird, okay? I find it a weird decision to do. I find it a very weird decision, so... I mean, I get that, like, you know, Asian countries are a lot more, what's it called? Reserved kind of thing? But, like, come on. This is the West. Just let me see it, okay? It's fine. We're all grown adults here. Oh my god, impressive front censoring. That's sad. It's not like it's a big deal. I mean, come on. Ouch! My ankle. Apparently that's how upset I am. My ankle spasmed. AI is spooky. But yeah, so, I mean, I realized that I didn't actually give an ideal body type. I just said I liked all dudes. But yes, hands are very important. I really like backs. I also really like... lightsabers can be worse because there's lightsabers and socks on, okay? Man, that just makes me so upset. You know, I even saw one where it was lightsabers and shoes on, but no pants. And I was like, excuse me? Where the fuck did your pants go, buddy? Like, come on. That's right, my ankle is against lightsaber sensors. Oh, you're too young for this conversation. It's okay. Just pretend like we're talking about wholesome things. I mean, we're totally talking about wholesome things. I'm not describing that I like the censored body parts. I like whatchamacallit. I just... No, man. No, seriously, though. Like, the one where it was, like, pants and then lightsabers. Or, no pants, lightsabers, and shoes on. I was like, where the fuck did your pants go? That doesn't even make any sense. Why did you not take off your shoes? Like, put your... Why? 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 That's so nasty. And then what else is there? What if they're holding hands with... Are you asking me, like, what if they're holding hands with matching rings while doing it, but they have socks on? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's... I'll allow it. What if they got couples matching? No, absolutely not. But I do like when they get couples like outfits. Not matching couple outfits, but like, you know, where it's kind of like you wear something kind of similar, you know? But oh man, I can't, like, you know what I mean, right? Not obviously like those really gross ones back then when when it was like you wear the exact same thing, but it's like you know, they both wear a variant of stuff. I think that's also super, super, super cute. I just like wholesome things. My midlife crisis does not have to do with socks. I mean, that is correct. I'm barely beating back my midlife crisis with the power of BL and lightsabers. Seriously, I mean, it's just, it's weird. It's weird. Oh, it's funny you should say that, actually. I actually was reading one where, it's not the main couple, obviously, but there was a couple. Not a couple, I mean, it's like a hinted thing where someone is actually a jester. And the other guy was like joining him on his live, so they were wearing... So he was also wearing like a performing outfit, so yes. It was silly though. And also it wasn't the main couple, so I didn't care as much. 5-minute streams to complain about BL views. I have so many, like, damn. My biggest issue with reading BL so far? Cliffhanger. fucking cliffhanger. Oh, that's not a trope. Cliffhanger is not a trope. There's a lot of tropes. Let me keep thinking about them. As a background couple, I was more interested than the main couple. I feel like there probably has been. Or like a background couple that I really, really wanted to see get together kind of thing. I can't remember in what, because you know, one of the really big tropes in BL is suddenly everyone is gay. Your best friend, the classmate that you just met, the super popular guy that all the girls love kind of thing. Everyone's gay. Just it makes zero sense, but suddenly everyone around you is gay. That one really bothers me a lot. Because I'm just like, really? Really? I mean, okay, I can get like I can get behind like 2 people, but you know, that random guy over there, that guy over there, this guy too, really? I mean, come on, the main character isn't that wonderful or handsome. Cliffhanger, I hate fucking cliffhangers. God, I've like... So since I've been binge reading, what is it, Mana and stuff like that, obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, Mana releases usually on like a weekly basis kind of thing, right? So that means I have to wait every week for a new chapter. Fucking. This is the reason why I don't follow ongoing series. But there aren't a lot of completed series, so I have no choice but to read ongoing series. And I then just sit there going, oh my god, it ended on a cliffhanger. Oh my god, it ended on the start of another drama thing. Oh my god, it ended on this. Oh, and then the best one is, oh, when it's the season finale, and so they take a break, and the break takes like months. I'm just like, please, I know you. I know, no. I know that as making a webtoon is really, really difficult and hard, but please, 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 please. Side couples end up getting together after a talent artist gets hold of them. What kind of relationships? I like obsessive relationships. And then they're like, you know, where it's like really cute, but also super obsessive. That's why I said I really like obsessive male leads. I also like, I guess, sweet relationships, because I'm getting older. But I'm really super into like the whole thing where I think right now, where it's like, you get transmigrated, and the main character like falls in, or the villain, the main character is like stuck with like the villain or whatever kind of thing, or the second male lead, and that person becomes the actual male lead kind of thing. I like obsessive male leads, okay? I like obsessive relationships. I also love cute ones. Man, the waits are, I mean, yeah. See, that's the sad thing. Like, I can totally understand, like, weekly updates is probably super killer. Every time I finish a series, you know how in the like author's note, they'll like, some of them will write how like their week goes. I'm just like, do you ever have any time to have a break? Because like, Jesus, they literally, I think if they don't have a lot of chapters like in backstock, it usually goes like, oh, you know, make, you know, storyboarding and editing, drawing, line art, coloring, send it off and stuff like that, get it back, reviewing it, and then publish it. And then you like, sometimes they'll take like a 1-day break. I'm just like, fuck, really? Jesus, no wonder every single person has to go take a break like mid-season, or after every like season ends, they're just like, okay, I'm gonna be gone now for like a couple of months sort of thing. Like, jeez. A Mana where the artist switches in the middle because the original quits, or I actually don't have that as often as I thought I would. I have had it, I think, like twice. It wasn't like, in the first one, it wasn't actually that big of a deal because the second artist was actually a little better. And the other one though, it was kind of hard because like the art style was really different suddenly, and I was like, I actually, and surprisingly, the thing, I have actually had someone whose art style changed during the thing, which I thought was really weird, because very amazingly, these people actually can draw all these artists actually draw very consistently, which surprises the fuck out of me, because we are talking about, you know, they are literally doing this for like 2 years. So I'm always really surprised. Found Family. Oh, those are cute. I actually recently saw, I haven't read it, but I was thinking about it, but I think it was like the skeleton becomes a cat dad or something like that. But I think the only reason why I don't want to read it is because it's a baby. I don't like babies. So. Yeah, they always fall ill. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean the soul leveling dude died? Wait, what? Wait, like the artist? You're joking, right? Although, what is it? There was actually one that I kind of wanted to read. I think that's called like Bizarre Restaurant or like Overeating Restaurant or something. And that guy actually had to suddenly stop too after like 30 chapters or so because he had cancer. And I was like, what the fuck? What? Wait, oh my god. Really? He died? That's fucking sad as hell. What the fuck? That's... Jesus Christ, that makes me so fucking sad. That's fucking rough. Now I feel bad that I was complaining. Yeah, I mean, honestly though, what is it? Being a manga artist is probably like the worst thing ever. Like, every time because I'm always just like, oh man, you know, this thing has like 2 seasons, and if I think about it, like 2 seasons could be almost like 70 to 100 chapters, and I was just like, fuck, that is literally like two years of work, like non-stop work too, almost. And I'm just like, Jesus. The Hunter x Hunter mangaka too? But I actually remember hearing, there's someone else who I remember that got like really... Tower of God. The artist of Tower of God also, I think, had to take a lot of long breaks because his hands were just so fucked up. And I always felt so bad for him too, because he also really wanted to like keep drawing, but it's just, you know, it was just so hurtful and stuff. It's just hurt so much and things like that. And I was just like, Jesus, that's just so fucking sad kind of thing. He really is like a protagonist. Yeah, and Tower of God is super long. And I don't know if you guys have ever like actually, I mean, for the people who've seen it, it's really like, I really like reading his, because I really love seeing the progression of his artwork getting better and better and better throughout the arcs. Because honestly, the first one isn't that good. His original artwork is like good, but it's not like crazy good. But by the time like you go over like 2 arcs are over, where like it just gets better and better and better, and just seeing like the progression of it just, I don't know, I really enjoyed that kind of thing. So hello, I'm not sure what you're saying. But hi. So yeah. Although I stopped with Tower of God, I think, once I hit the Hell Train. Because, God. That one too was so whatchamacallit, dramatastic. Oh, thanks for dropping by. I hope you had a good time. Good night! So, yeah, Tower of God was also super dramatastic. Like, jeez. Ugh. Man, I want to go. the main character just changed so much. That's... Since I only got up to the Hell Train, which I actually think is pretty early on in the mana, I feel like he didn't change that much. Although he was really, really cute in the beginning. He was really cute. I also love, what is it? What was the gator's name? Oh, and Kun and stuff like that. Oh man, those three are like my absolute favorite. When they finally reunited, I was just like, fuck. I stopped reading for like a year after that because I was just like, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. It's happy. It's fine. It's cool. This is good. So. Man, it's been a long time since I've thought about Tower of God. Dude, fuck his girlfriend. Fuck that girl. Man, it makes me even angrier because, what is it? She's actually not a big deal. Is what I've heard. What, I don't even fucking remember her name. She's actually, like, not a big deal at all. And, like, what is it? What's his name? Ends up, like, super crushing her anyway. So I was just like, fuck. I wasted all of my time worrying about this stupid-ass bitch that wasn't even important kind of feeling. So, God, so dumb. Are you actually drunk? Man. Oh. God, I still hated her so much. I fucking still hate her so much. I mean, the gist of it is, like, she basically just uses him and things like that, but just, it's, you know, and obviously the main character is this very cute, you know, very innocent, just doing his best sort of kind of thing, so obviously you just want to strangle her every single time you see her, sort of thing. Oh man, he was so cute. Just cuddle him. The animation was really good. My only problem with Tower of God animation, or like, my only problem I think with mana anime adaptations is that it's not in Korean, and that kind of bothers me a lot. Which is, you know, I don't know, it just really bothers me, I guess, because it's like I don't expect Japanese or English to come out of their mouths, but it does, and I'm just like, but Korean? Please? All the words are Korean? Do I like older or younger couples? I like everything. I won't lie though. I'm really getting tired of high school life and college life. I'm like, I can't fucking relate, man. All this stuff is so fucking childish, and I'm just like, yo, cut it out. Oh my god, just go talk to each other. Oh, this is so fucking dumb. Like, jeez. Seriously, or do you need therapy? Wait, what? They changed his name? That's so dumb. Oh my god. But like his name was a big fucking deal in the actual Tower of God. Like, because it meant both knight and chestnut. That's so dumb. Like, it's so stupid. What is it? It's just like how in Solo Leveling 2, they were gonna change everyone's names to like Japanese names. And I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't just go around swapping people's names like that. That's fucked up. And I feel like it's like a really weird thing where it's like, what is it called? Where it's like Asian countries seem to do that a lot. Where, what is it? Like, what is it? Japan, Korea, and China will just swap all of their names to like something more localized. And I'm like, why? It's so fucking weird, because if you really think about it, those three countries actually probably have like the best. They can pronounce all the names properly. Just saying, you know? Just saying. So it makes zero sense to like localize it like that. I mean, I guess it would be like... No, I was like thinking about like card captor, you know, Sakura, and I was just like, oh god, I remember those horrible like changing everyone's name, and it's so out of place. Yeah, I know. Actually, this is a really funny comment, I think, about solo leveling, where someone was like really pissed and they were just like, I don't care what they name him, his name is Song Jin-woo. Well, enjoy your stay. Oh god, 4Kids TV, that was the worst. You know what the worst part of it is? Like, they would keep like 1 or 2 names, you know, and then localize everyone else's. It's like, dude, that makes it a million times worse. Like, for example, in Cardcaptor Sakura, it's like her name is kept, but then her best friend becomes Madison, or her brother becomes, fuck, I don't even know what her brother's name was, or the pretty boy guy that she had a crush on was named Julian. Like, what fucking world are we living? What is this weirdness? Oh my god. Or Yukio's names all being different. This is so weird, like, come on, it makes 0 sense, I don't understand it. Oh, Cardcaptor Jessica. I mean, come on, it would fit better than that. Better. It was so awkward though, like, Jesus. Man, this is stupid. Oh my god! Guys, I have to I have to go really quick. I think I left a beer in the freezer. Please give me a second, I'll be right back. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm back. I didn't take that long. Did I? Where'd my bear go? Oh, here he is. No, the bear the bear and the beer are fine. I forgot to ask you guys for a beer timer because I put it in before I started the stream, and then I started the stream really, you know, my very still way where everything messes up, but whatever. I think it's okay though. Let me move my bear away for a second while I open it. Yeah, we're good. Blueberry's alive. Ah. Oof. Nice though. Is nice and crisp. I really should have eaten though. I need to know more chips. Hey, you never know. One day I could go out for a beer and then never come back. And then you'll find me like 10 years later when you guys are all grown up. And be all like, oh my god, Daddy Stella, did you ever get your beer? And I'll be like, who the fuck are you guys? I'm drinking Cass. It's just a Korean light beer. Oh, I'm sorry, it says cold brewed. Fresh. Yeah, I haven't been super well, so I probably shouldn't actually be drinking too much. So I was like, whatever. Also, I also had a soda can. What's it called? Explode all over my liquor stuff. And I was so pissed that I just threw half of it away. But on the bright side, now it's cleaner over there and more empty, so. I took you guys to the dino park. I made you guys a donut in the dino park. I gotta be back. I'm just kidding. Oh god. I heard there's a isn't there like a Baja Blast alcohol? For like Taco Bell celebrating X amount of years of Baja Blast or something like that. Whatever. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm starting to like get tired. Probably because I haven't been eating enough chips. So Baja Blast. Baja Blast tastes really sharp, I think, and really carbonated. There's supposed to be a Baja Blast, what is it called though? Ice cream, I think, or something. They're also making like a sorbet or something of it too to celebrate the anniversary thingy, mabobber. I'm not sure if I want sorbet from Taco Bell though. So. It is super late for me because I'm on the East Coast. It is 3:30. I can't wave, but I'm running out of things to talk about. I literally only had midlife crisis, games I played, and then BL. That is... I am not lying when I have summed up my past year and a half in those three categories, by the way. Oh, and I guess pet handler, butler, person. No, I didn't say anything about getting fired. The house? It's good. Probably. There's a lot of stuff I have to redo. I don't want to think about it. Money. Money, 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 money. Oh, although I guess one bad thing that did happen was my cat got sick. Which was absolutely terrifying again. Because I was just like, I could only think about my previous cat, you know, that died really suddenly. I was just like, there's no way. There's no way that I am so unlucky to have another cat just fucking die again. But no, but he's good, he's good. It's just a unexplained weird thing, so I guess actually yeah, those are like probably the 4 biggest things. Just being normal, me, midlife crisis. Midlife crisis, pet butler, BL games. That's literally all I've been doing. So you can sell me a kitten if that happens. Oh. The problem is, if that happened again, I feel like I would feel really cursed and that like I shouldn't have any more pets kind of thing. Because like what happened to my cat, my cat that my cat that passed away, was actually apparently like the vet was even just like, this is like a 1 in a million thing of like 1 in a very huge amount of chance of happening kind of like. And I was just like, oh, well, here I am. But I mean, hopefully nothing will happen. But I'll keep it in mind for sure. Yeah, pretty much 99. Oh, actually, it'd probably be like 95% BL, 5% other stuff. I haven't found any more Korean horror RPG maker games. If someone finds any, please tell me, because I still really missed Causality. That game was so fucking good. Like, damn. Any suggestions on how to trick your parents into buying Mountain Dew? Don't! Because that's bad for you. Everyone should be well behaved. No, I just coped with a midlife crisis by ingesting a copious BL. Because for some weird ass reason, what is it? BL is like that one thing in my life that hasn't changed and that will always make me feel happy, like no matter how crummy I feel. Like, I could feel absolutely shitty and I can just read some BL and I will feel so much better. I mean, not about my situation, but in that moment I will feel better. And I'll just be like, yes. So yeah, I've been just doing that a lot. And trying really hard to ignore everybody else. Which is really fucking hard. Which is really fucking sad because what is it? I barely know anyone either. So I'm just kinda like, fuck. Dude, Buff Grandpa, I miss him so much. What was the other guy? It was Buff Grandpa and then like his like really like hot bod like was it boyfriend and stuff like that. So seriously, that game was so much fun. I wish they would make another one. And the ending was just, I love that ending so fucking much. Like, Jesus, that game had everything I wanted. Really attractive dudes. Horror. Revenge. Just, yes. Not every stream is a drunk stream, but a lot of them are chaotic streams. Oh man. Except, oh wait, no, I also coped by stress eating a lot too, which was bad. So now I'm just like, fuck my life. Yeah, there was so much stuff. I forgot about Salad Spider. Fuck that guy. I still don't know how you were not supposed to trigger him. Like, Jesus. It was just, God. Actually, you know what? I am actually so curious. I'm gonna go right now and look if that company has made, or if that dev team has ever made anything else. Fuck. What's the game called? Causality? Pause. Oh, the T. Blah. Wow, the game was only $6? $7? Damn. Damn, no, that doesn't look like it. It looks like that's the only game that they've made so far. It was so good. So good, though. It was so good, though. No. What is it? It was just, like, it was the most perfect thing ever. Because, really, the ending, I think, really absolutely made that game. Because, you know, we were just like, oh, no. He's, you know, they're gonna forgive all of the people that are alive and all this other stuff. And they were just like, nah, we're gonna fucking get revenge on every motherfucking person. It was beautiful. And that guy was her grandpa. You're so... Oh, it was so good though. So good. So good. Oh man. I really wish there was like another game like that. Really satisfying. Although, what is it? It's not the exact same type of game, but I did see another horror game that was kind of interesting. What was it? Was Causality my favorite? I don't even know what you guys are talking about with Vistage. I've never played such a game. I don't even own it. I've never heard of it. I don't know if I would say Causality was my favorite game on stream, because Causality was my like second or third game, I think, streaming. So I was still super nervous during like the entirety of it. Like I was really crazy nervous. But I mean, I think it's pretty high up there, I think, Causality. I don't know what I would say is my favorite because I've played so many things in that first year. Every year after that, not so much. Visage, I think, is just good because it's memorable. So, yeah. Your stream called Drunk Streamer. Ah, see, but the problem is, not all of us are drunk. The one where the girl went into strange town through different time periods, and the high school murder girl chasing you. The high school murder girl is the Psycho one, right? Psycho no Stalker. And then the one with the different time periods was I feel like that one was also a really early stream. Was that the one with like the pigeon egg girl? Pigeon thingy. I only remember the word pigeon, so I'm gonna keep repeating that. Pigeon egg? I think. Oh. Damn, I don't even know what I've played because I uninstalled all of my games. Yes, yeah, so it is Pigeon Egg, yeah. I don't remember what the game was called though. Shit. The Train Ghost game? Oh god, are you talking about... I remember that one. The Train Ghost game was Return, right? And then at the end of it, I remember that there was a second one and I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would there be a second sequel to this game? It doesn't need a sequel. Fuck. I did not play the second one. I actually think someone tried to gift it to me, but I didn't accept it, so I was like, no, you can't make me play it. Yeah, I knew it! Yo! Blondebeard tried to gift it to me like right after I finished the first one, and I was just like, no, fuck you guys! You got that back, right? Because what is it? I think I remember reading up on Steam was like, oh yeah, you can't say no to gifts, but if you just leave it alone, it'll go back to them. And I was like, okay, phew. Dude, that game was so dumb. Oh, you never caught Omori? Omori was not bad. Omori was... I have mixed feelings about Omori. Oh, man. I've actually been... Wait, no, I shouldn't say this, because if I say this, You take it back? Wait, you can't do anything with it? Shit. I was hoping like it would give you money back or something. Okay, well now I feel really bad. Although that does... Wait, did I like the train game? Did I think it was really fucking stupid? That's actually a rhetorical question. I think a lot of games are really fucking stupid. Because, and I say this a lot, so I know you guys aren't gonna believe me, but I have been trying to get past this midlife crisis. That's not true. I'll never get past it. I've been trying to deal with my existential crisis by being like, well, you know what? It's not a big deal. You can just stream at least like once a week, and it's like, whatever. You know, it's not a big deal. Whatever. Let's just find a game that's like semi-long, so you don't even have to worry about all of that junk and things like that. And when you feel like doing more, you'll do more, and when you don't feel like doing it, you don't do it. The problem is, I make that promise to myself a lot, and to you guys a lot, and then, you know, I go like missing for 6+ months, and then I randomly come back and I'm like, hello. Well, you know, I'm just like, hey guys, remember me? Super shamelessly. But I feel really bad about that because, I mean, just, you know, because oh, welcome back. That is true. You guys have always just been like, oh, hey, Stell, welcome back. Oh, has it already been 6 months again? Kind of feeling. But I feel like that's probably what makes me want to do a little bit more. Why I feel like a little bit more... Stressed isn't the right word. Like, I really do want to do something more regular so that we can all keep meeting up like this and have fun, right? Because you guys are like the closest thing I have to internet friends. And I just need like my head to follow. No, wait, that's not the right word. I need my emotions to stop being such a bitch. So that I can follow through with my plans kind of thing. No. No, don't worry about it. I don't feel obligated or anything like that. It's more like so initially I kind of felt obligated, but that's because of my personality. I'm the type of person that's like, that is basically just like, oh, I need to repay any type of kindness that I receive. And I'm that type of person that's very how do I phrase this? The beer and lack of food is making my head stupid. I'm just that type of person that like I'm not good at receiving things. I guess you guys can know, like, you guys know. And that includes, you know, like friendship or feeling or any stuff like that. So initially I did feel really, really obligated and really conflicted about that because I didn't want to. And you guys were all so very like, you know, like nice, welcoming, warm. There's no way, like there's no reason to feel that way, and so I felt extra guilty about feeling that way. Oh, don't worry, my midlife crisis is an existential crisis. It never goes away. And so I was always just like, oh, I really wish I could get to the point in my life where I didn't have to worry about this kind of stuff. Which is obviously very hard. And then on top of that, you know, I hit a really low point, I think, in my life of just, I wasn't sure about what I was just basically like questioning everything about my life. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing, you know, it's just fuck this kind of thing, you know? And then I think I'm finally kind of hitting the point where I'm just like, you know what? This isn't gonna go away. I'm just gonna have to fucking live with this existential crisis, and I'm just gonna have to fucking make do, and just say, fuck you. I'm gonna do whatever I want when I want to, and it's totally fine if I don't feel up to it sometimes, and sometimes I, and sometimes I do feel up to it. And I don't mean that in just like terms of streaming, I mean like everyday life sort of thing too. Because there's a lot of stuff that was happening. There's a lot of family stuff that was happening that was really bringing me down kind of thing. So I don't want to think of you guys as a dog. That dog was so sad. I don't even like seeing dogs waiting outside of a store for their owner because I'm just like, oh my god, you poor little thing. Do you want me to take you home? Do you need a good home? And because I can't pet them. I can't because I don't like to pet dogs. I generally don't like to pet dogs without their owner's permission, just in case. Just in case their dog is kind of reactive, I want to be respectful. Plus, it's rude to just pet someone's head like that. Seriously, come on. Even if the dog is super fucking cute. Like when I want to gripe about BL, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. This last weekend, I really wanted to complain to someone about all of the BL I was reading. And like just absolutely scream. But it was like 3 a.m. So like my very few real life friends were asleep and I was just like, fuck. But yeah, I mean, it's just I think I've just hit the point in my life where I'm just kind of like, I need to just really end up dealing with this because I can't keep living like this. It's just so fucking tiring. It's just so like, I'm like one of those people that what is it? I'm one of those people that other people call nice, but they mean it in a backhanded way, right? Where it's like where it's like, oh, you're so nice kind of thing, but it's like that backhanded, oh, so that's why it's really easy to take advantage of you or step all over you kind of thing. Which is really annoying. I don't really want to be that person. I didn't come to you guys because I was just like, oh, but it's been like 7 months since I've done it, said anything, or streamed, and I've been locked out of Discord and everything else. So I just silently screamed by myself. Fuck, what's the word? Fuck, I need to drink more. Give me a second. I wouldn't say Truth or Dare is the best. It'd probably, what's that one game called? I forget. No one's up at 3 a.m, are they? A Stell book club. A Stell BL book club. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I would be so fucking on board with that. Like, I would just be like, yo guys, so today, look, this is what I read. Oh, but then you guys might judge my BL taste. I can't have that. Are you serious? You can't judge my BL taste. I only have the best BL taste, okay? So, I mean, no, I got locked out. I Discord kicked me off, so. Some titles? I really like, I really liked At the End of the Road. I really liked Kingsmaker. Those are semi-finished ones. I have a ton. I just don't remember the names of all of them. I think some of the ones that I really like. Oh god. Sorry. I'm gonna. Bleh. Some of the ones that I like right now are probably like Regis. What's that one called? I don't know what that one is called, but it's super cute too. Just a bunch of stuff. Look. It's not a back fetish. It's just, you know, when someone's like back is drawn really nicely, it's like ooh kind of feeling, you know. And then when obviously, like I'm trying to decide what's better when they're like in a shirt or when they're shirtless. Think back. It's like when they're shirtless, you can see a lot more of like the muscles and things. Cause damn, I'm not gonna lie, these people draw really fucking well. So like I'm the type of person that like as I'm reading, I will actually go back up to like relook at the pictures and admire them. You know, reread certain things because I'm like, oh my god, they revealed that earlier, and then like go back. I do that with like not everything, not just BL. I really like reading stuff. What is it? I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Was I even talking about anything? Oh, anatomy. Yeah, because I mean, come on, let's be honest. These people draw really, really well. Like, what is it? Because just like when the hands, I really like it when they hold hands. Oh, wait, I already talked about this. Truth or dare? No, so yeah, so there's Kingsmaker. I think it's Regas. It's an A, not an I think. Yeah, it's an A. I liked At the End of the Road. I think that's what it's called. I know the Korean title of it, but I don't know. And then a bunch of other. I have like 50 tabs open on my phone. Just reading a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, yes. And then it depends on, I guess, like what type of BL. Like, do you guys like stories, or do you want transmigration? Do you want an obsessive male lead? Everyone wants an obsessive male lead, right? Right? That's the only way that you can have a male lead, when they're obsessive. For anyone that doesn't know, male lead is generally the main romantic interest of the main character. And the main character is obviously the main character. Oh. You have words. Oh, trust me, when I was reading, novels and mana, I had so many tabs. My phone was like, please close them. You've reached the max number of tabs. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, you piece of shit, how dare you? A selfie in a maid dress? It was a long maid dress, right? Long skirt, long skirt, long skirt. Everyone knows that maid dress is best when it's long skirt. It gives a little more to the imagination and makes you look more respectable. What do you mean you don't understand the concept of an obsessive male lead? There's everything that there is. It's like, damn, right there. It's so fucking easy. Yeah. Like he's obsessive about his love interest. Like, you know, he just, you know, like that type of person that is like super obsessed with the main character, super possessive of him, super like, you know, I would not so far as the like I'd murder you kind of thing, because I'm not into that. I want my couples to live long, happy lives, sort of thing. I wouldn't say it's super yandere. Truth? It's like a little bit more than... It's like the type of people where they're just like, there's no way, like... there's no way, like, there's no way, like, words like I like you can possibly even begin to describe how they feel about the main character sort of feeling, you know? It's not unhealthy. It's healthy if the other person is willing, right? No, it doesn't have to be helicopter. It's just, you know, they don't have to be like yandere kind of type of obsessive. I just need them to be like, they just need to be, like, you know, it's like I think it's really cute though, you know, like a dude is like so in love with him that, you know. I think it's cute. It's like a yeah. Like you're every single part of you kind of like belongs. Oh, that sounds bad. I swear I can make this cute. Just give me a second. I swear. I've only had 1.5 beers. Because I ran out of my other beers. I can make this cute. Just give me 1 second. It's like you know, when shit. They're just, yes, it's nice, romantic, and healthy. It's a romantic, healthy relationship where they love each other and only each other, and everyone else will just you know. It's cute when you're reading it, okay? Like, oh, it's like, oh, this person is just so. Let's not use the word obsessed here because obsessed has negative connotations. Where they're so fuck. The tag is obsessive male lead though. You know, they're just so in love. No, it's not infatuated because they're like, you know, this is like they really love them. Like this is not I'll murder you love, but truth or dare. But like when the moon hits their eye. No, it's like, you know, it's like when you're really obsessed with someone and you love them so much that you're gonna just crush everybody and everything else and you're willing to do anything for them. Oh. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you hold yourself back for them because you don't want to be too much kind of thing, and because you love them so much. Lead was too obsessive. I dare you to give someone in chat a compliment. A nice compliment, obviously. I mean, it's okay, see, here's the problem. What I feel like we all have different opinions of what obsessive means. You know? Some people might think, oh, it's bad because obsessive is a bad word. But, you know, it can mean guys, it's not being infatuated, because infatuated implies that you don't actually have real feelings, in my opinion, sort of. Well, you know, you don't have, like, the depth of the feeling. But but, like, with being obsessive, fuck, that's that word. With being really, really in love, you're just so in love that, you know, there are no words to describe how deep your feelings are for them, and so there's only obviously one way to show that. There's multiple ways to show that. You know, it's just. I mean, but come on, isn't like some type of possessiveness nice? Like, you know, it's cute. It's cute. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna murder all of these people for you because I love you. Look, I've been reading a lot of, like, fantasy trope, okay? So it's not weird for people to get murdered. Just saying. Just saying. Truth? Does this come with hourly negative behavior? See, but is jealousy a bad thing, though? It's not always a bad thing, in my opinion. Depending on, you know, people and how they react to it and just things. I'm totally convincing you guys, right? Yeah, you know, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, I'm sorry, I just randomly remembered like this really obsessive one that I read where the guy basically abuses him, and I'm like, fuck, that's not the type of obsessive I was trying to say. But for some reason, that's the only one I keep remembering. If the main character tries to break away, what's the reaction of the obsessive one? They break up on good terms. They would never break up on good terms. They would never break up on good terms. I mean, come on, they're so in love with each other. They would never break up. I believe in long-lasting monogamous relationships where both sides are respected and their preferences are respected and their boundaries are respected. You know? It's beautiful. Oh. There's nothing to be scared of. It's just like, just imagine. That's a bad example. Never mind. Don't imagine anything. Just imagine a very cute relationship, right? Where they're holding hands and everything's fine. Yep. That's all. That's it. I mean, they could also just, you know, ignore them. Because, I mean, come on, like, vanilla stuff is vanilla. You know what, guys? I don't have to justify myself to you. Is it creepy? It's not creepy in a... It's not creepy in the world of 2D. Look, I don't go looking for realistic relationships in my 2D world. What is my dress up, darling? Maybe that I should know, like, let's see. If he said he was too suffocating, would he back off? No, he would just make him more used to it. Fuck. Makes it sound like he's not. It's good, okay? It's a peak shoujo thing. Oh, hello. Okay, let's see. It is about a high school boy who wants to become a shirashi? A master craftsman who makes traditional dolls? Who makes traditional dolls and has a hard time fitting with in the class. Oh, this sounds so fucking shoujo. But I mean, but let's be honest. Shoujo's so boring. It's not a... Fuck. I was about to say something really dangerous. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it's super shoujo. And you know what? If you like that kind of stuff, good on you. I also, too, sometimes just want to read nothing but straight up, pure, wonderful, you know, heart-pounding, first love kind of stuff. But obviously with two dudes, rather than a dude and a girl. I won't even be against two girls, actually. I'm just saying, you know, it probably goes like, you know, BL, GL, and then regular. What's wrong with heart pounding? You know, it's like the cute, it's like that very cute, you know, oh. Actually, that's probably why I can't read. That's why I have a hard time reading. high school stuff. Oh well, thanks for dropping by. I hope you had fun. Good luck in your endeavors. Look, okay. I mean, okay, first of all, 50 Shades is just... What is that even? Secondly, I mean, but we're all at the point of our, I actually can't say that. I'm at the point of my life where, sometimes you want something that's like really cute, but also more adult. More adulty stuff. Also, yeah, I mean, I also started my life off reading shoujo and stuff. I was probably like, I used to just go to the bookstore and read manga, and all of it pretty much was shoujo. And then I think like a couple years later after that, I discovered BL, and I was like, oh my god, this is like a million times better. Okay. Book club meeting date? Kind of funny. Oh man. I'm almost at the point of am I? What am I supposed to monetize? The channel? I don't even know how to do that. I got logged out. I got logged out of my YouTube account and I was like, what? Yeah, I know, right? BL is just shoujo, but 2 guys. It's so heartwarming and so heart-pounding and so cute and so not so gay. It's in the good way though. Shuffle, Full Metal Panic, Rainbow. Harems? How could you think that? How could you even put shoujo and harem into the same sentence? Isn't that like whatchamacallit? Not even disconnect? What do I think about Empreg? I actually don't care about Empreg. I mean, I'm you can't ask me that question because I really like Omegaverse. I mean Omegaverse is just one of the things I enjoy. One more week of streaming and I might reach 1K. No way! No way! You're right. I could use the money to buy more BL though. Oh my god. Wait, okay, wait. I was always under the impression that harem like generally implies that he ends up with the lead ends up, or the main character ends up with a bunch of people. Is that not what it is? Because I'm totally okay with like love triangles. That's fine. But ending up with more than one person is not my. There's nothing wrong with Omegaverse, okay? It's cute. It's super cute. Okay, and they don't, and it's harem just means a bunch of people like one person? Oh, really? Huh. I always thought it meant like, the main character actually ends up with a bunch of people. Wait. But if he doesn't pick someone, that's basically the same thing, isn't it? He's being a scumbag, right? I mean, isn't that what it is? Give you one suggestion of a BL series that has a healthy relationship. I'd read those. Let me look at my library. I read cute things too, I swear. Let me look at my library. I can do this. I can totally do this. I can do this. Oh, here, let me explain let me explain Omegaverse while I'm doing this for anyone that doesn't know. Omegaverse came from the whole, I think, werewolf crap thing, I'm pretty sure, where basically it divides people into, they have secondary genders, which is, you know, alpha, beta, and omega. Most people are beta, which are just regular humans, and then people who are like super cool and whatever, and they're like, are alphas, you know, they're generally, it literally means what it sounds like. And then omegas are generally like, you know, people who are really pretty, really effeminate and girly kind of thing. I don't like reading the ones where it's not equal. Here, you know what, actually, let me keep going. Okay, and then the whole thing that separates them is that alphas, because this is all taken from like kind of werewolf stuff, alphas and omegas are different because they can go through something called like a rut or a heat. Shut up and listen to me explain Omegaverse really simply so that everyone can know. And that basically just means that, you know, they're really sex craved. That's not a really great way to put it, but this is the easiest way to put it, right? And then there's this whole thing with like pheromones where only like where only alphas and omegas can like smell each other sort of thing, or like, you know, of the same secondary gender sort of thing. And it usually why are you guys being so confused? Okay, here, let me make it even easier, right? Okay, so that's what it's called, okay? Omegas, regardless of gender, can get pregnant. And that's very important in the world of BL. And it's really important because, or it's not really important, but they can go through, they go through what they call a heat cycle. I don't know why they use that word, okay? They just do, I guess because they're still just coming off from the werewolf thing. No, there's no animals involved. That's just how they describe it. And then like the alpha version of a heat cycle is a rut, right? And so a lot of times they'll have it so that omegas are basically like even worse than third-class citizens, because they're just like, oh, you guys are only good for spreading your legs and, you know, being a blah blah, you know, whore kind of thing, which is really fucking rude. And then, you know, everyone really admires and looks up to like alphas because they're like top dog, you know, they're super attractive, have all the good looks and good things and whatever, and they're like basically can succeed. And then and then I mean, there are no animals, but there's a lot of animal lingo, sort of, in some of them. Of course I read it for plot. What else would I read it for? Duh. The porn? I mean, sometimes. No, the normal people are just betas. They're just normal humans, basically. They don't, you know, they don't have anything. They are, they're not all boys, okay? I was just reiterating that omegas can be both girl and boy, and either gender, not secondary gender, by the way, so like female, male gender, can get pregnant. Anyways, and there's this whole thing with like pheromones, which is like scent-based things, and then there's things like, you know, fated pairs, and then there's things like, what else is there? Yes, yeah. So MPERG is possible. So, but only an alpha can get an omega pregnant. They're not slugs. How rude. Yeah, no, only an alpha can get an omega pregnant. So it's not, so like if a beta who's like a normal human can do that, then they can't. Are you asking me, can they switch secondary genders? But when I say secondary gender, I mean alpha, you know, beta, omega. No, if that's what you're asking, then no. They are generally, you know, whatever they're born as kind of thing. They also love to make it dramatastic because they're like, oh no, being born in as omega is like even worse than, you know, it's basically like being like a sex slave kind of thing. That type of stuff is like meh. I enjoy, what is it? Respect for all humans kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, long story short, they can get pregnant. Omega males and females can get pregnant. And generally speaking, I think they also like to have it where it's like omegas and alphas can generally only be born from like an omega or an alpha pairing up. Generally. What are you talking about? I was talking passionately about hands like an hour ago. Look, okay, first of all, this doesn't just apply to guys, okay? Girls, you can have an alpha girl and an omega guy, or like an alpha guy and an omega girl. It's fine, you know? No. A beta cannot get an omega pregnant, and they can't ever become an alpha. Generally speaking, only alphas can get omegas pregnant. Yeah, it doesn't have to be BL. It's just you know, it's just obviously it's a fun way of being like, hey, let's make that dude pregnant kind of thing. So yeah, it doesn't have to, it's not like a BL thing. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably, you know, pet stuff for it too, because they like the whole pheromones thing. Are there non-BL Omegaverse stuff? I assume so. I've never looked it up though. I mean, why would I bother? Can alpha girls get omegas pregnant? You know, I have actually been wondering that for the longest time. I want to say yes though, because sometimes in my stories they'll have it where it's like the omega like gets told that, oh, actually your dad is the one that gave birth to you kind of thing, because the dad is the omega. So I'm gonna assume that maybe there is like some way. I don't know how it works, but like I've never actually, you know, what is it, super looked into that part, because again, I like dudes. If a girl is an alpha and then a boy is an omega, can they get, I mean, why not? Can alpha girls get omega girls pregnant? Why? Yeah, why not? So, I mean, I think the gender, so the first gender doesn't really matter. It's like the important fact is that it's an alpha and it's an omega. So, basically, you can have those in any gender, and I think the omega will basically always get pregnant. The omega can get pregnant, sorry, there you go. Except for betas. Now that I think about it, but can a beta guy just get an omega girl pregnant? Yeah, I mean that probably works. Generally speaking though, I mean, I think it's generally like they like to do the whole thing where it's like, oh, only alphas can get omega guys pregnant. So, yeah. So there you guys go. A really quick crash course on Omegaverse. I could explain it way better, but I mean, yes. Some of my filth, how dare you? I only read wholesome. That's not true. Which vegetable is the best kung fu? I don't know. That depends on what you mean. Can an omega disguise themselves as an alpha or a beta? Generally, no. The best that they can do is disguise themselves as a beta. So this this is where it gets like more complicated, because I've only ever seen this in Korean mana, but maybe that's because I didn't super look into like Omegaverse with like Japanese or Chinese. But they like to have like things like recessive omegas, where obviously the omega trait is really recessive, so they don't really have heat cycles, they don't exude pheromones, which is a big, you know, like, oh, this is how you know that this person is probably like an alpha or an omega, because and generally, they like to tweak it a story, but I think generally only alphas and omegas can really like tell pheromones apart. Betas are just normal humans. And so yeah, so generally they'll have like things like recessive omegas, in which case, you know, they don't know because They don't have heat cycles. They don't have pheromones, like I said. So they basically just live their lives as a beta. And they also generally like to do it where when they're recessive, that also means that they can't really get pregnant. Because they mostly get, like, the way they generally like to make it of a guy omega getting pregnant is when they're during their heat cycle. Because, you know, it's supposed to be like the whole, like, oh, you know, if you have sex during the heat cycle, it is like, you know, almost 100%, you know, you're gonna get pregnant unless you're taking birth control or, like, you take a, you know, a next day, you know, pill, MB pill kind of thing. So, they're under Greek letters. Nope, that's it. What if you're an omega who wants to live a beta life? A normal beta life? They totally have that. Like, they have a lot, but unfortunately, generally, an alpha will come along, will you know, that person will, it'll be like that special thing where it's like, oh man, you know, I only react to this alpha sort of thing. Because why not? You have walked into the world of Omegaverse relating to BL. And the general BL universe all agree to these rules? Meh. I don't know. What if an omega is trying to run away from an obsessive alpha? Okay, well, okay, so here's the next thing, right? There's something called imprinting. An omega can definitely totally run away from an alpha. A really big trope is that, obviously, like I said, omegas are generally treated as kind of whores because they go through a heat cycle, right? So the way to kind of stop other alphas from interacting, the way to stop other alphas from being attracted to an omega scent, which is their pheromones, is generally by imprinting or marking. This can be anywhere from, you know, like biting them on the neck while they're, you know, doing the dirty. Or, fuck, this is kind of bad, but, or by, is it okay to say this? Or by nodding. And so, that will basically, and then there's like one-sided imprints, but basically, if a omega generally like imprints on an alpha or they get marked, then they are basically, they're basically stuck with that alpha for the rest of their life, where it's basically like, oh, every heat cycle, you can't have sex with any other omega kind of thing, or any other alpha, or else, like, you know, you get really sick, you know, you don't respond to it sort of thing. So technically there isn't a lot of running away from obsessive people in this thing. Yes. Yeah, these are just humans. This is basically just called, so the whole alpha, you know, beta, omega thing is, they just call it secondary gender. You know, it's like human evolution. It's just human evolution. Is love involved? Yes, actually, it is. Love is totally involved. There's a lot of stuff actually where they like to do this whole thing where there's this thing called like fated pairings or mates or whatever between alphas and omegas, where it's like, oh, out of every, you know, omega or alpha in the world, there's only one other person that, you know, is like your absolute perfect partner, and you'll know when you come into contact with them or when you smell their pheromones kind of thing. So obviously that leads to a lot of like super cheesy romantic kind of crap. But sometimes people like to do the whole thing, go the route of, oh, but pheromones are just a hormonal reaction. And so even though my, you know, it's like the whole, oh, even though my body is telling me that I really love this person, you know, it's a hormonal thing, and I actually like this person that I'm already in a relationship with, kind of thing. So there's also those. So it's, you know, there is a lot of love kind of involved. And wait, why are you guys thinking it's bad? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, like, you know, bad stuff that happens. A lot of fuck. Some of them are romantic, okay? Some of them are kind of nice and romantic. Does only one of them know? Like, would the other need convincing? I think generally no, unless unless one of the two is recessive. So it's totally possible that like an alpha can meet a recessive omega and realize that he's like his pair, but the recessive omega doesn't really know because he doesn't really respond to pheromones or anything like that. But generally I think they generally like to have the whole thing of like, oh, I'm not an omega, I don't really know, and then like because I'm recessive or whatever, and then you get the other person and they're like, oh man, I only smell your pheromones kind of thing. That must mean that we're meant to be sort of thing. So welcome back. So yeah. No, we're explaining why mpreg exists. Well, sorry, let me say that better. Why mpreg is easier to make exist. But yeah, so very good. There you guys go. There's like a small crash course on and that convincing is nice and wholesome. It depends on the story. Sometimes it's nice and wholesome, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's wholesome because, there's a lot of things where even though the alpha is really overwhelmed, because again, this is all like a hormonal reaction sort of thing is how they explain it, or like a bodily reaction, where there's a lot of things where, the alpha will really hold himself back from making a mistake. So, that's nice and wholesome, right? And, and then is looking out for the omega, or the omega does like a similar thing for the alpha. So oh right, the healthy wholesome BL relationship. Also, if she's into it, then that sounds like she's got some good taste, yo. I was trying to log on to legs lesson. Oh, it's okay, you don't need to do the second one. The omega is a pretty person that can get pregnant. There you go. Okay, no, wait, okay, yeah, that's right. I was trying to log into my lesson account so I can be like, no, this one is wholesome. I swear. I know what I'm doing. Shit, what's my password? I read a lot of wholesome stuff, I swear. There's only 3. There's no need for more. If you're 14, please cover your ears and stop drinking. Unless you're drinking non-alcoholic. What is, I swear that one's not wholesome. That one has a lot of, that one also has a lot of, oh fuck. That one is also, what do you mean by wholesome? Oh, well, thanks for dropping by though and going on this wild ride with us. Good night. Not that kind of wholesome. Hey, healthy. Oh, that's easy. Healthy is if we only study the, I mean, hey, everyone needs to know what everything. Everyone needs to know stuff. A healthy relationship. I would say third ending has a healthy relationship. Once they finally get together. Why do I read messed up stuff? Yeah. See, I found one for you. I totally have more. I just can't find them right this second. Cause like, you know, for me, I'm kind of like, oh well, technically there's a, you know what? Everything is healthy. I mean, I would say about probably like half of my stories are probably healthy. 3/4 of my stories are healthy. 70% of my stories are healthy relationships. Once they hit the relationship part, I think. I'm just saying. I also need another drink. Well, I mean, like, you know, you can have a story that's wholesome but not healthy. I mean, I think also, like, I'm also trying to not list, like, hard stuff. Because, like, you know, a lot of stories don't start out with them being in a relationship because that's boring. So... So, you know, that's just how it happens. Also, hello! I mean, that one's not... That one's also not healthy. That one is not healthy. That one's not healthy. They're all fine. They're all healthy in their own ways. You know what? We're not... Who are we to judge other people's relationships? Even if they appear mildly questionable, by all means necessary. Oh god. Oof. Oof. There's no judging. We don't judge here. Probably. Most likely. We only judge something. I actually think third ending is really cute. It also doesn't become rated M until season 2. So, you know, the first season is, once they actually get together, the first season is very, 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 very cute and healthy and wholesome, in my opinion. So, oh, yeah. And I mean, technically, like, at the end of the road, ends up in a healthier and ends up as a healthy relationship once they progress to that part. I mean, the dude says like a bunch of totally really cool lines, which I'm a sucker for. But I think technically the male lead of that one counts as obsessive. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Wait, what time is it? Shit, it's really late! Ugh. It's super late, guys. It's actually 4:30 for me because I'm on the East Coast. I totally know my directions. You're right, it is technically early, I think. Then you should go to bed! Sleep is the most important core. That's a fucking lie. You know what? Sleep is subjective. I mean, technically, I haven't said that I was gonna leave yet, so I wouldn't say... Damn it, you guys shouldn't have talked about Omegaverse or Mpreg, okay? You guys shouldn't have talked about Mpreg, you know, because then that put me on the tangent about Omegaverse, and then, like, you guys were like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, how do you not know? I mean, come on. You were tired, but then you saw the stream and got your second win. Thank you. I was also tired, but then I was like, you know what, let's stream. You still know what the Omegaverse is? It's okay. Honestly, I think a lot of chat would probably tell you that you don't need to know. You're better off not knowing. You're better off not knowing what it is until you get a partner that might really enjoy what it is. So, you know, just consider yourself, saved. Lucky? 8 a.m. That's late. Early. What? Why are you gonna keep the door closed? I'm sure there's normal Omegaverse stuff. Here, look. There's a tag for it, so I'm sure there's probably... Where? Let's see. That's not Omegaverse. That's not Omegaverse. That's not Omegaverse. That's also not... I mean, I feel like kind of sad because I could have explained Omegaverse a lot better if I was like more prepared. I could have had like a PowerPoint so that you guys could have followed it a little bit better, and then I could have had examples from some of the BL like I've read. So I'm like, oh man. But I mean, I guess I'll have to just deal with it. It's fine. Well, of course there's a tag for it. It's an... I meant like, you know, oh, I'm sure there's like non-BL Omega. Okay, that's BL, that's... Oh, okay, Oh, I found one that's not BL! Hey. The best type of smut is shameless. Okay, see, so in all of the English translated comics, or webtoons for Lezen, for Omegaverse, two are romance, implying that it's a regular head, and one is GL. The rest are all PL. But that's fine, right? No! But I can't, but like, there's so many things to Omegaverse because obviously everyone adapts it the way that they want to make their story work, that it's just too much to... There's too much to tell you guys. Like the whole thing about like recessive, you know, recessive traits. But then there's also like dominant traits where, you know, they're more alpha or omega, but then there's also hyper dominant where it's like they're even more dominant, you know, of like omega or whatever. So, it's really hard to just contain it into one neat little presentation. Not that I'm gonna make one. I'm never touching Microsoft PowerPoint again. But yeah, so it's just, honestly, just think of it as like this fun little thing that people like to use to make Mpreg a possible thing, to make like fated pairing a thing, and to just kind of force people to fall in love and have sex. Fall in love. That's right. Please do a full presentation video. But that means I'd have to do research. I mean, also, it doesn't always have to be like an alpha and omega. There are some where it's like, you know, a beta and an omega, or like a beta and an alpha, or an alpha and alpha, which I think is also fun, kind of, you know? I generally don't see an omega and omega, I guess. But I also don't like look super hard or anything for them. I just go along and I'm like, oh, about your world. Oh my god, can you imagine having streams where it's like, hello, welcome to BL 101. Today we're gonna talk about, you know, the basis of BL. And then like by lesson like 10, we'll be like, alright guys, now we're gonna talk about Omegaverse and why this is so special. Wouldn't I love doing research? I love doing research by reading. That's my research. I would just basically read all the time. You know what the worst part is? You're right. I probably would totally enjoy like being like, oh my god, how do I explain BL and all of the stuff that constitutes into it to people that aren't into BL? Oh man. I'm still up against lightsabers. Lightsabers are... It's not fair. Everyone knows what it is, man. There's no hiding it. It's a I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say. It's a PvP. For some reason, saying that made me feel even more embarrassed than saying the actual word. So, yeah. I mean, I personally think BL is a lot of fun, but that's just because I like that. I do sort of sometimes wish. Do I actually? No. I was about to say, I do sometimes wish, like, there were more girls, sort of. Because generally, like, girls are put into, like, one or two, what's it called? What's the word called? Like, you know, it's either, like, oh, the sister or sibling kind of thing, or, like, the, it's like, you know, oh, the supportive person, or the one that's, like, you know, the total bitch because she's trying to get with the other dude sort of thing. Oh, I mean, and for anyone that doesn't know, BL stands for Boys Love. I think generally BL typically only meant, like, non-R stuff, like shonenai. And yaoi was meant for, like, you know, more hardcore, you know, sexy times kind of thing. But I think nowadays everyone just uses it as BL. So, which I think is, like, way easier. You know, all I need is the R/M tag to tell me whether or not they're gonna have sexy times or not. Yes, it is basically yaoi. What should you draw? How about... Wisteria. I think wisterias are pretty. Isn't that someone who's just gay? No. No, I mean, BL doesn't basically mean gay. Because there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of BL things where they like to have it where one person is gay, but the other person isn't. And they're just, the other person is like it's more like a, you know, I like you as a person and not for your gender sort of thing, which I think is really cute, you know? Where, you know, it's like, oh, like, for example, there's a couple of ones that I've read where they meet online in gaming or whatever, and then, but they're getting catfished. But they're getting catfished, right? But they fall for the person behind, you know, and then when they find out that it's a boy, you know, obviously, like, they feel upset and disgusted, but it's kind of like a, oh, but I like the person, and not really their gender kind of thing. So. Truth. I'm only gonna ever answer truth. Yeah, bromance, I mean, yeah, it's like a stronger version of bromance kind of thing. What should you draw? A wisteria tree. You know, it's a really pretty, like, tree with, like, the purple flowers that look like grapes that are hanging downwards. So, yeah. You got catfished for a year, I'm sorry. I actually really like the ones where, it's a guy pretending to be a girl on, like, an MMO. And then obviously, like, they grab the attention of, like, the male lead sort of thing, because I just think those things are funny as hell. Because, I mean, those ones really end up like the whole, like, oh, I'm really upset, but at the same time, you know, I like the person, and I like the way that they acted and their personality. So, BL doesn't have to always mean that they're both gay all the time, sort of thing. It also doesn't, although it generally does mean that a lot of people around you are suddenly really, like, you know, into your you know, there's just like a lot of suddenly I'm really gay for you sort of thing, or whatever. My main kink or fetish, I love hands. Easy. How do you spell that? W-I-S-T-E-R-I-A. It's a very pretty tree, right, guys? It's a W-I-S-T-E-R-I-A. Yeah. It's a flower, technically, I think. It's pretty. I mean, I think it's pretty silly for people to think that just because on MMOs, just because it's like a female, you know, it's a female character, that means it's a girl. For example, you guys don't know if I'm a girl. I could be a dude with just a really girly voice. Yeah. Did you ever consider that? Yeah, I could be. But I guess at the same time, no one wants to know. You know, it's like that, what's it called? Where you just kind of see what you want to, sort of think. Oh! Okay, of course it's already, wait, you guys are already considering that I'm a dude? I feel like I've told you guys before where, I actually wanted a male, VTuber model because I thought that would be cooler. But my voice is too fucking girly, and it makes me really upset. Because, you know, your voice doesn't sound the way that it sounds like in your head when you talk. So every time, like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't rewatch my videos because I cringe so hard at my own voice. Like, I hate my voice a lot. Like, a lot. I actually can't do a deeper voice, which is also really frustrating. Also, good night. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you had fun. Yeah, I can't really do a deep voice. I think probably the best I could do is like, oh god, I feel like I was about to do like a pedo bear voice. Or it's probably like hey guys. I actually can't do a deep voice. Fuck. I can only go up, I think, which is really frustrating. Unless like I'm doing like demonic voices, I guess. Oh, which is really stupid. But yeah, so yeah. Unfortunately, I was just like, man. See, that's the thing though, like you guys mentioned that you like my voice, but I'm like, why? It sounds like trash. I sound like a really annoying girl. Like a really, really annoying girl. You know, the type that acts all cutesy and they're just like, oh my god, kind of thing. Fuck. I just wanted to throw up after saying that. But yeah. No one likes their own voice. I mean, what about people who have really, really nice voices? Like, you know, Morgan Freeman or David Attenborough. I think David Attenborough has a very nice voice. Who else has a really nice voice? Oh, if you guys know, wait, no, never mind. No dares accepted. What is an ASMR? I keep telling you, I don't really understand the whole concept of ASMR. Does this technically not count as an ASMR stream? If you just put it on in the background, is it not an ASMR stream? Like, anything that you do? I mean, because, I mean, ASMR is just, like, background noise that you like, right? Or, like, I think I heard something like it makes you, like, tingly? Or something like that? That sounded really wrong, especially in the way I said it. What is an ooh voice? I mean, there are some girls I think that have really cool voices. Like, if you know the Japanese voice actor, Sawashiro Miyuki, I think is her name. I think she has a really, really cool girl voice. Like, damn, her voice is really, really cool. YouTuber lost over female. If you guys aren't careful, that's actually gonna happen one day. Just saying. Like the reaction to a soft voice or a close voice. Do an MSMR of me whispering while singing the oop. You guys are silly. A lolly voice? Like really high pitch, I guess, is what I assuming you guys mean. Like you mean by a lolly voice, right? Like I'm pretty sure I can do like an annoying like girl voice, probably. I can maybe do a high pitched voice. I don't know. I actually don't do a lot of range. I'm like that type of person that's just tone deaf and just sings like in the same pitch. I mean, yeah, I'm like pretty freaking tone deaf. Alright, let me finish off my beer really quick. Oof. Oh my god, I need water. What? So it is just a high-pitched voice? I mean... okay, well then give me something to say. Or let me just look... Let me look up a BL novel that I can read the first lines of for you guys. Actually, let me... Wait, yeah, would you guys like to hear ASMR? What is it? Stella whispering into your ears of being reading BL novels for like 5 hours? Shit. I don't actually have access to the BL novels that I used to read anymore, which is sad. Oh man. I pitched too. Am I a girl? That's for you. I mean, anyone can think anything. High-pitched voice. Let me look up a BL novel then really quick. BL novels to read. No. I need the... Yes, come here, novel updates. No, I don't want to read Heaven's Official Blessing. Damn it, all this stuff is like all these are like... I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I haven't seen a lot of... I haven't actually been reading a lot of Chinese BL novels lately. Because I've moved on to Wana stuff. But now that I'm looking it up, I'm like, oh man, that's right, I was gonna read this one. Oh man, that's right, I didn't finish this one. Oh man, I'm getting distracted. There was a lot of like, you know, Chinese BL novels that I was reading that I was really, really liked, but they were also being like translated at the same time. I'm sorry, I'm like burping on the inside, if that makes sense. So now that I'm like looking at a list, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about this one. Oh wow, you know, this one already has this many chapters kind of thing. Because I think it's been over a year or something. Oh, you just want me to say that instead? Okay, so what, just a cute high-pitched lolly voice? Don't judge me then. Good morning, sir! That's fucking not it! Good morning, sir! Fuck, that just sounds annoying. I think there is one voice, but I can't really do it like on cue. I do it to annoy my friend. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I buckle under pressure. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, so it's getting really late though, so I should probably wrap things up. Annoy you more? No way. Like, I'm not very good at doing things on like, what's it, cue? On cue. I always end up doing things like without meaning to, including like cutesy voices, because I always do those to like mess around with my friend. But anyways, yes. it's getting kind of late, guys, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up. My sleep schedule is all kinds of fucked right now. I don't even care anymore. Like, that's how fucked up it is. I'm like, you know what? I'll just live with it and I'll fix it later when I'm ready. Oh, you're done with the tree? Nice! But yeah, so... I'm like, wait a minute, how did I used to end streams? I don't remember anymore. Keep explaining about alphas and omegas, but then I won't have anything to talk about in my BL 101 streams, guys. Not that I would ever do that. Or maybe I should. I mean, don't worry though. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna make any promises about not taking 6 months to come back. All I'll say is, I will try my best, guys. A 3-hour BL explanation ASMR stream. I mean, I guess that would work. I feel like I spent an hour just talking about Omega Burger. I didn't even like get to explain everything about it. I mean, I explained like the gist of it though. A very rough gist of it. But yes. Yeah, so I'm not gonna promise anything, but you know what? I'll just say that I will try my best. And I'm really happy to see everyone again, regardless of how long or short you guys stayed. And thank you. I feel so awkward always doing this part. Because, you know, generally, like, when I streamed regularly, it was like, oh, it's cool. I can just be like, oh, it's cool, guys. See ya. Thanks. Bye. kind of thing. But, like, now it's like, oh, fuck. Am I actually going to take, like, months again? If I need to make this, like, a more lasting goodbye sort of thing. I told you, I'm not doing PowerPoint anymore. But, yeah. Seriously, though, it was a lot of fun. I'm really, really glad that I, you know, decided to stream, and I'm really, really thankful for all of you guys just, you know, dropping by, chatting, and just having fun and creating absolute chaos. I also hope that everyone has learned a little bit more about BL and has gained an appreciation for it and all of its wonderful splendors. I am more worried than you guys are. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I missed all of you, I'm not gonna lie. And hopefully it won't take 6 months, but I'm not promising anything like I said before. But yeah, okay guys, I think it's time though to say I'm dying.